former deputy assistant to the president, Fox News national security strategist Sebastian Gorka, and Fox News legal analyst Greg Jarrett. Greg, let's start with you on the legal side of this. Look, it is a lot to take in. We take every bit of new text messages now every night. We put it with the old text messages every night and put it with other information that we've gleaned over the year. All facts. Now we have a very clear picture of what went on.
Yes, increasingly the evidence is mounting now that Strzok and Page and others at the FBI were engaged in what's called a corrupt purpose. That's important because that's in the obstruction of justice statute. So these messages reveal several things. One, they knew the evidence against Hillary Clinton was enough to charge her. Second of all, they changed the language from charging her to exonerating her. And third, they did it for political reasons because they wanted her to be president. They thought she would be president. They didn't want to anger or alienate her.
Did Comey, Strzok, Page, McCabe, and Loretta Lynch, who all knew ahead of time, no charge? That's not a real investigation. You don't write exoneration before investigation. All right. Did they obstruct justice?
Oh, absolutely. If they did it for a political reason, I think the evidence demonstrates
that they did. For any reason?
Thank goodness for electronic technology, because this is the smoking gun evidence of their motivations, and motivations is how you prove obstruction of justice.
Sebastian Gorka, you were in the White House during a lot of this time. I'm sure it took a lot of energy, time, attention away from governing the country. Maybe that was the goal of some people. The president still had a great year. But when you see the level, the use of FISA courts, the weaponry of intelligence, when you see people at the highest levels doing this, to me it's chilling as somebody that believes in the rule of law, equal justice under the law, and the U.S. Constitution.
It is truly chilling, Sean, as the child of parents who escaped a communist dictatorship where the police was used for political purposes. Now that I'm a proud American, I never thought I'd see the day where the vaunted FBI, people inside that agency, senior management individuals, would be openly talking about giving special treatment to an individual they wanted to become president. We were in the White House. I was secure that there was no issue. The president told me they will find nothing because there was no collusion. We've been accused of obstruction of justice, of conspiring with the Russians. Not one piece of evidence. And what do we know today? We now know that inside Obama's FBI, there was a conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. One woman who had committed felonies. It's not a question, as Greg has said. You mishandle classified information, you have committed a felony. That individual was treated with kid gloves, given a pass, and then we know the FBI gives money to steal.
Let's talk about the media. And you're right, in every point, and so is Greg. What about the media? They'll go with an anonymous source about a story that never came to fruition about Donald Trump. You know, in the case of Donald Trump, he's asking if there's conflicts. They say no, he doesn't fire. And they make that big news. With all this evidence, go ahead.
Let's put this into context. We are talking, your team, you and your team have been doing the heavy lifting every night in your monologues. And one day, that data will be used in a court of law to prosecute these people. I am sure of it. But what's the media doing in the meantime? When they're not colluding with these people inside the Obama administration, as those text messages demonstrate, what are they doing? Just a week ago, they're asking the vice admiral, the rear admiral, who is the president's surgeon, whether he's still drinking Diet Coke every day. This is the biggest scandal in modern American history, and the media either ignores it or is complicit, and that's the outrage.
All right. If President Trump is saying, does Robert Mueller have a conflict and doesn't fire him, how is that a story?
It's a legitimate concern. And again, under the obstruction...
A legitimate concern of the president.
Yes.
If the special counsel has a conflict.
And for the nation, for goodness sakes. I've written about it ad nauseum. You know, journalists have been howling for the last 24 hours. This is obstruction of justice by the president. Those reporters don't know anything about the law. They've never read the statute. As I mentioned before in a different context, It requires a corrupt act by the president.
That didn't happen.
He was engaging in a legitimate act, according to the New York Times, if you believe them, trying to remove Mueller because of his myriad of conflicts of interest and replacing him with somebody who would be legitimate, objective, fair, and neutral.
A reasonable thing that anyone would do.
Right. It's not obstruction of justice. These idiot journalists, and I watch them all morning long.
They're not journalists.
They don't know. They're really
hacks.
not. And they don't know a damn thing
Journalism's
about the law.
dead, Greg.
Right.
Right,
all they have to do is look it up. It takes a nanosecond, for God's sake.
They're sheep. They follow each other in the little echo chamber.
comprehend if they read it.